Well, today I have the pleasure to talk to Maria. Maria has been joining the 12-week Pāļi course, the 12-week language mastery course in order to learn Spanish. And I'm curious about your experience in this course. So first of all, welcome Maria to this interview.
Thanks, Marco. Um,
First of all, Maria, um, I'm curious, who exactly are you and what do you do?
so I do many things, and so I practice acupuncture and Chinese medicine. I'm almost retired in that, but I am probably foremost a mother. I have a daughter who has many special needs, so I have a responsibility with her. She's amazing, and I take care of my mother-in-law. And I also am a center teacher of a vipassanā center in Idaho. And so I am a very busy person.
It
And
sounds
that's one thing that I felt, Marco, your course helped me to see that I can, even with all this busy schedule, I can carve out time to do something else that I have a goal for, right?
wow.
So,
Like it sounds like with all these multifarious responsibilities that you are keeping very busy. Mm,
yes.
what exactly, or what was your initial situation before the course?
Meaning in relation to language, Marco?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I was, I wanted to learn Pali for a long time. And actually, Marco, I met you because your very first Pali course you so generously offered. I joined that. And actually, this language learning course I thought was going to be a Pali course. I didn't, because I'm so busy and I skim and I didn't read properly. And I go, oh, I'm joining this 12-week Pali course. And I'm glad that it was the language mastery course because then I could apply it to Spanish. So I've been trying to learn Spanish for many years on and off. And the main tool I was using was an app, Pimsleur, and I'm okay in Spanish and I can understand quite a bit, but I definitely am not fluent. So I wanted to get fluent in Spanish, but didn't really, besides this language app, didn't have an idea of how to do that. Right. So,
Right.
yeah.
Okay. Understood. And what was you talked about you wanted to learn Spanish. What was your motive for seeking this course? And also what
Yeah.
was your motive to learning Spanish?
So yeah, it was helpful, Marco. You in the course, you
Mhm.
talk about many things, and one is finding your motive, right?
Mm.
And um, it became clearer that really, like, I love learning languages,
Mhm.
and so that's kind of I was going along like that, but really, to I wanted to be able to get fluent enough to teach a Vipassana course in
Mm.
Spanish. Because we offer a bilingual course once a year at
Mhm.
Dhammapasava in Idaho, and we always have to get a Spanish speaker in from somewhere else. And the other thing is there's Spanish speaking community
Mhm.
of old students of meditators that I would like to be able to serve. And so that's my biggest motivation to getting fluent in Spanish.
Wow.
In the States, there are many Spanish speaking people, so it's
Yeah.
also a good thing to
Yeah.
have. When I first started to learn Spanish, I was using it in my acupuncture practice when I had a
Mm.
quite busy practice,
Mhm.
and that was great to be able to communicate with patients.
Wow, this is cool. This is cool.
Mm.
What was your goal or what did you hope to gain from the course?
So, like I said, I thought it was a poly course, but once it became clear, I just wanted to see what it was
Yes.
actually. I didn't actually understand
Mhm.
what it was going to do for me.
Yes.
Yeah, but
And granted, like fair to say, like I wasn't even sure what the course was going to be because I
Yeah,
was building the
yeah.
course along with you guys. So
Hmm.
yeah,
Hmm. Yeah, which is pretty cool. I like that. So yeah. Um, yeah, did you have other question, or I can just
yes,
talk
yes,
about?
yeah.
Yeah.
What did you achieve through the course?
You know, so I feel like I gained a lot of tools on, I mean, I really appreciated how the first thing you did was, um, one of the first things was talking about limiting beliefs
Hmm.
and also um, helping us to goal set and then setting up a very doable habit, right? Of
Mm.
just
Yes,
1 minute.
yes.
And so that was great because it's easy to start that habit then, and then you slowly let us to build the habit. So
Hmm.
this is helpful for me. Um, Granted, uh, I did it, I had a lot of unexpected things happen recently that I've dropped, but I know that I have a clear plan when I return back in January to to do my studies. So it's this, um, I think I have a clear path.
Hmm.
And then also I really appreciated all the other things you brought into the course because to me, I was so inspired that it wasn't just about language learning, right? It's
Yes,
about any habit or
yes.
anything we're doing in life. So I appreciated that a lot. And even things that so we have a sauna at
Yes.
our in our home, and I sometimes use it, sometimes don't. But then after hearing your whole thing on the sauna, it's like, oh, I got to do that more often, right? And we have like a cold plunge. We have a bathtub just for cold. So like all these things, you brought them all together. Um, was really nice. Yeah.
Very
And
nice.
music too, like the uh, reticular learning center, I think
The
we call it,
reticular activating system. Yes.
activating system, all of those things. Just like I would never have time to research that on my own, right?
Yes.
And that you presented all that in a really interesting way,
Hmm.
and your enthusiasm is so catching. It's great, right? So all of that together, the course was really wonderful.
Perfect.
Mhm.
Perfect. This already answers my next question, how the course was. And
Mhm. Yeah.
how, what surprised you? What particularly surprised you about the course?
I think all that material, right?
Hmm.
Like on just how the brain works, how we learn, um, looking at procrastination, looking at that habit, looking all these little things, even like you once said, oh, think if you would, it was maybe in I think it was a Q&A session. y- You answered someone's question like, if you were an old lady
Hmm.
and you look back on your life,
Yes.
and would you regret not having done this, right?
Yes.
So that also, like these little things
Yes.
just stick in my mind and help me to like, okay, I'm going to commit to doing this. I'm committing to doing
Hmm.
this, right?
Very.
So yeah, all of that was, I had no idea what it was going to be. I thought it would be, yeah, more just mm, like more just directed to language, right? And
Yes.
your building, yeah. Hmm.
Just study vocabulary and study the grammar and you'll be
Yeah,
fine.
yeah, this way, yeah, yeah,
Which can work, by the way. However, I noticed with many people, and also with myself, frankly speaking, there's so many factors which could potentially go against studying or go against a
yeah.
concentrated mind. And once I dial these in and help other people to dial these in, studies not only become doable, but they actually also become pleasant and
Yeah.
very natural in this way.
Hmm. Hmm. I also appreciate your humor. It's very, it makes, yeah, I like your presentation style
Okay.
and, and that you were like such a bad student, right? At one point. And I think,
I
yeah,
was.
yeah. And I think you're the kind of person who really experiments with yourself and goes to extremes with experimenting.
I do.
And then we get the benefit, right?
Yes,
I don't
yes,
have
yes.
to do that.
That's true. You don't have to do it to yourself. Yes.
Yeah,
I can tell you what works and what doesn't work afterwards,
yeah,
and
yeah,
what is
yeah.
sustainable and what's unsustainable.
Yeah, that you've done it yourself, that it's a true, tried and true system.
Yes.
That's what,
Yes.
and yeah, it's great. Yeah.
And
Mhm.
last question, would you recommend this course? And if so, to whom would you recommend this course?
Yeah, I would recommend it to someone who, wants to learn anything,
Mhm,
actually, but it doesn't have to be language, but
mhm,
is having a hard time. Someone who's busy,
mhm,
who doesn't have think they have time to do something they want to do,
mhm.
right? Someone who feels like, oh, I really want to do that, but I will have to wait till I retire or
Yes.
something like that,
Yeah,
right? Hmm. But
definitely.
to anyone who wants to understand um, how to bring good habits into their life to be able to achieve a goal of learning something.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Very well said. Very well said. Well, thank you so much, Maria, for giving this feedback.
Yeah.
And for
Thank you for the course. Yes. Yeah.
you're so welcome. You're so welcome. It was so enjoyable having Brad and you in the course as well. And it's I think you also had a very good teamwork between the two of you. So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah. Yeah.
like you
We
were,
would listen together. So that was nice. Like that
yeah,
was a good tip even then, right? From the get-go, he was like, oh, if you bring someone else in, they'll hold you accountable. You hold them accountable. So it was
yes.
very helpful. Hmm.
Excellent, excellent. And to those who are listening, if you also want to check out if this course is for you, then please check out the link below. There's a short survey attached to this where you can fill out a few questions, and afterwards we can have a chat for free and see if this course is a fit for you or not. So thank you very much, Maria, for first of all for joining this course and also with Brad together, and also for this interview, taking the time. I know you have a busy schedule today, and well, I'm looking forward. I'm really looking forward to see what in the future you are like, where you end up with your language skills. This
Yeah.
looking
I'll
forward
keep
to
in
see it.
touch.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
please do,
Okay.
please do. Well,
Okay.
thank you so much, and hope you have a great day.
You too, Marco. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.